All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me, especially all consumers that are watching. And we're here because whether you're flying with your family, going to a concert, or paying a bill online, you should not be compelled to pay unexpected, excessive charges. Many times, these charges are hidden in the fine print of a contract, pop up when you reach the last page of an online purchase, or combined with other costs. And these junk fees cost consumers thousands of dollars a year. Ticket sellers charge an average of 27% of the value of the ticket in fees, and hotels have collected billions in so-called resort fees in recent years. Let's be clear, when a concert ticket or hotel stays doubles in price at the checkout, that is price gouging. Arizona consumers deserve to know the real price of services up front and shouldn't be tricked to pay more just to go to a ball game or take vacation. This is a hidden tax on middle-class families. So this is why I'm here today, to say that we need to bring transparency. We need to protect every consumer who buys a good or service, assuming the price they see on the screen is the actual price they're going to pay, not just the starting price before the airline or hotel or third-party website adds on their hidden fees and charges. Put simply, we need to increase disclosure of hidden fees because these extra charges are being added to more and more transactions every day. From surprise resort or destination charges to excessive fees for concert tickets and early termination of services to fees for getting a seat on an airplane. Full disclosure of all fees at the time of purchase will give consumers the information they need to make better, more informed purchases. The Junk-Free Prevention Act I introduced aims to bring transparency by requiring companies to post the full prices of services up front so consumers know what they're paying for, and empowers the FTC and the FCC to step in and issue new rules and enforcement guidelines. So, if enacted, Junk-Free Prevention Act would eliminate $9 billion in late fees, $7.6 billion in airline fees, $2.9 billion in resort fees. It's very simple. You should know what you're getting for ahead of time. I was just actually shopping at the Dunkin' Donuts with my son. If you were to go to Dunkin' Donuts and buy a donut, and as you were checking out, they said, okay, now we're going to add another $1 for the sprinkles on top, you would be pretty pissed off. Same thing is happening all the time. When I buy a ticket for my son and I to fly together, I should not have to pay extra money so I can make sure he has a seat next to me. And that is consistently happening to consumers in this country, and it especially affects our middle class consumers who don't have as much money to spare when it comes at the end. So with that, I hope you will join us in this support of this bill. We think that it's going to be a bipartisan bill that people will understand and can easily adapt as part of the co-sponsorship that they want. And we hope that we'll see some movement also in the Senate. Thank you. And we'll take some questions.
Why do you need legislation for this? Can't consumers just choose not to do business with people who try and screw them?
That's a good question. The question was, why do we need this? Why can't consumers just choose? Well, number one, because it's already industry-wide. And so if this was just one company doing it, then I think it would be easier to do that. Number two, this is going to put transparency up front so the consumer can actually make the decisions, an informed decision about who to shop for and who they feel is actually being honest at least with what they're proposing.
Do you risk raising fees for a lot of fees? You can kind of create an a la carte menu. You don't have to buy for a bundle that you don't want. Are you going to raise early termination fees allowed for lower, month-to-month prices? Do you risk raising prices for everybody, in the process here?
I think the most important thing that we want to make sure is that the consumer has the information for them to make that decision. We know that companies are going to do what they're going to do in terms of profit. They're already doing that. But what's unfair is that the consumer doesn't get that full information until either the point of purchase or even sometimes past the point of purchase, which is also unfair. Other questions? Excellent. Thank you.